Hey everyone, I'm in FIFA 22 and here I want to talk about women's football inside the game and your options if you'd like to have a little go at women's football when you're playing the game. So what's quite nice to see is when you're flicking from screen to screen, you will occasionally see female players come out on the home page. So if I flick between customize and here, we will see male player come out, male player, and if we go back, we will get another female player. There you go. So a female player comes out as well. So the options that you've got, if you're interested in playing women's football, there are a few different things that we could go. So if we go to play, there are a few different modes that you can do. So one of which is Pro Clubs. So Pro Clubs now lets you pick female players. So you can see there's some options of different players here, and you can see a couple of female options here of the players. Another one over there, yeah, I think so. So we'll just have a little look there. So Nancy Butcher, this player is, and then you can go in and tweak the player as you see fit. So you can change height, head, whatever, different looks, and that can be your player. So it's quite nice that you can now play that area as a female player if you wish. So I'm going to just say no, come out of here because I've just shown you the options, different things that we've got. So again, we've come back to this screen and we see a male player has come in, but you can see a bit of promotion there on female players on the Pro Clubs, which is cool to see. So that's one option. Another option you've got is Volta Football, which is like a small little kind of like street football style. And there's lots of different ways here. It's very fast-paced stuff. And you can see there on the promotional screens now, we've got these female players. So you're free to play as male or female players or mix them up, so that's quite cool. So if we advance through, you can see this group of different options here. We've got some female and male options available to us, and we can go in as usual and tweak these two however we see fit. So that's nice to see there. So that's that. I think the most impressive one that you can do though is in the quick play modes, tournaments. There is support for the Women's International Cup. So this has actual players from around the world, but it's only the international teams. Currently, there are no national teams, so we've not got. You can't do Ultimate Team with women's football at the minute. Hopefully, that's going to come over time, though. So if you want to do this, I've already just started a game, and I will put up an example movie of Women's International Cup shortly on my channel, if not as this one goes up very soon thereafter. But if you want to play this mode, you press into the International Cup. You can play as many teams as you want, so you can control them by pressing A on the team that you want to control, or you can control multiple teams. So if I just want to do England, because I'm living in England, then hit done. It will then put me in a group. If I don't like that group, I can randomize it, and then I can go on and play the game. And if we just jump into this team, sorry, I'm switching between them there. What have I done? I've broke it now. I've just swapped them around. So if we go on down and that goes into the next page, it'll then ask me to create a new tournament. And then when I'm in here, I can either play the match, or more importantly, I can jump into the squad and have a little look at my team. And it tells me all about the different game plans and how things are going. And then I can have a little look at the players and their stats and substitute around pretty much like you can with any other mode of FIFA 22. But it's nice to see actual real life players inside the game that you can then actually play, albeit only the the national teams as opposed to the club teams. But yeah, that's your options for women's football inside FIFA 22. What do you think? Is it good? Is it not enough? Personally, I'd love to see some of the club teams in there as well, at least some of the major leagues that are out there. But obviously, that's more investment of time into the game. But it's growing really well, women's football, so it would be great to see that. And obviously, it's not great if you're a female player and that you can only play as male teams. So I would love to see that in FIFA. For future versions of FIFA, and I think would open up the game to more players, particularly on the female side. If this was of interest to you, do give us a thumbs up. Any comments welcome as well. Please let me know your thoughts on women's football in there, and yeah, it'd be great to see what you think on it, and whether you're playing the women's side of things and what you would like to see appear in future versions of FIFA. Hopefully this was of use to you. If it was, also please consider subscribing to my channel, and if there's a lot of interest on the women's football, I will cover more stuff on it. Thanks so much for watching.